Venezuela is on the edge. Celebration is now a crime and fear rules the street now. Well, it all began with shock, then disbelief, and then silence. You're watching Times XP. This is me, Thriti Yatri. Nicolas Maduro, the man who ruled Venezuela for years now, is all gone. Captured in a dramatic US military operation, flown out, now standing in New York courtroom. And Caracas is boiling. Inside Venezuela, the message is brutal. It is clear. Celebrate and you go to jail. Support the US and you are a traitor. Yes, you speak up and you disappear. Emergency rule has been declared. Soldiers on the streets. Police raids at the night. Phones watched. Social media scanned. The government isn't hunting criminals anymore. It is hunting the emotions. Smiles, cheers, hope, everything. The new enemy has a name now. Collaborators, traitors, American agents. And the definition, it is terrifyingly broad. Posted a happy emoji, posted a video celebrating Maduro's capture. In fact, spoke to foreign media, prison, no questions asked. Power has shifted now, and that too really fast. With Maduro gone, control has snapped into the hands of just two people. George Rodriguez, that is the Speaker of the Parliament, and Delcy Rodriguez, now acting President of Venezuela. Brother and sister they are, one family, total control. Parliament, executive power, security forces, a political lockdown right now. And this is how regime, they survive the shock. They tighten, they silence, they scare. And Venezuela is now in full survival mode. And yes, in the meantime, thousands of miles away, Maduro stands before a US judge in New York City facing charges that include narco-terrorism, drug trafficking, conspiracy with armed groups. Though he pleads not guilty, but the symbolism, it is explosive. For the very first time, a man who once mocked Washington is now at its mercy. Inside Venezuela, there is fear. Outside Venezuela, the mood is very, very different. In Miami, in Madrid, in Bogota, in fact, in Toronto, the Venezuelan diaspora is reacting, and that too loudly. People are crying, some are dancing, some are hugging the strangers. For many, this feels like the end of a nightmare, but the joy comes with fear. Because every cheer abroad, it has consequences at home. Parents, their siblings, their friends, still inside Venezuela, still vulnerable. That's the cruel irony right now. Hope is rising outside the country. Fear is spreading inside it. And the biggest question now looms large. Is this the beginning of a change or the start of a darker chapter in Venezuela? Because history tells us one thing. When strong men fall, systems, they don't collapse quietly. They fight back, they clamp down, and they punish. Venezuela today is a country holding its breath between relief and repression, between celebration and silence, between the promise of freedom and the fear of revenge. One man captured, one nation trembling, and the entire world watching. Well, this story, it is definitely far from over.